Good morning, students. Welcome to our online learning. I am S. Mohana Sundari, Department of Chemistry. In this session, we are going to learn Chapter 1 Introduction to Chemistry. Learning objectives: Science and its three main branches. What is meant by chemistry? Notable chemist. So, all of you take page number 11. What is science? Science comes from the Latin word scientia, which means knowledge. Science is derived from the word scientia. Scientia is a Latin word and it means knowledge. So science means knowledge, and science comes from the Latin word scientia. There are three main branches in science. They are biology, chemistry and physics. Biology is a study of bacteria, fungi. Physics is study of light, compaction, structure, and chemistry is the subject. Is the study of substance and its composition, saturation, nutrients, pH, etc. So these are the three main branches of science. Chemistry. Chemistry is defined as the science that deals with the study of substance, their composition, properties, and the changes that takes place in them when they interact with each other. Chemistry is the science and it is the study of substance. If you are taking one substance, your thing, and the study of that particular substance and the composition of that substance present in it and the properties of that particular substance, and if it is reacted with some other place or some other substance, means there will be some changes in that. So the study of substance, composition, properties and changes takes place when they interact with some other is the chemistry. So without our knowledge, day by day in our daily life there is lots of chemical reactions are happening, and chemicals are used by ourselves and in our daily life. If you're at morning, you wake up and you start brushing your teeth, the toothpaste is made up of some chemicals, and you're using plastic jug or plastic water bottle, and that water bottle is also made up of plastics. You're eating jams, cakes, that is also made up of some chemicals for preservation. So without our knowledge, by each second there is lot of chemical reactions are happening around us. So underline the chemistry definition. Next one, take page number 12. Underline the development of chemistry and alchemy. Alchemy is important word, so underline that. Chemistry is developed from many areas of study. So chemistry is named after alchemy. Alchemy is defined as an ancient art from that seeks purification of the soul and immortality in parallel with the transmutation of matter. So alchemy is defined as an ancient form. It is a very old thing, that is very ancient form of study, and it is meaning of, and the alchemy is the meaning that is turning ordinary into extraordinary. So ordinary things, when it turns into extraordinary by the help of this alchemy process. So the person who practiced alchemy is called alchemists, and earlier it is converted as a chemist, because we know that alchemy is the word and the chemistry is derived from alchemy, and the alchemist is also now called as chemists. So the person who got some research or study that chemistry is known as chemist, and alchemy is the ancient form of chemistry. So underline that word alchemist and chemist. So what is alchemy? After that, chemistry was ruled by alchemy. Alchemy, you all know, chemistry is derived from alchemy. So in ancient days they got so much of researchers to turn the normal elements into gold elements. So normal metals into gold elements. Now you know gold is the very costliest metal. silver is less costly and gold is the highest one. So on that day there some chemist, that means that some alchemist got some research in that. So their main work is turning a normal thing into an extraordinary thing. So that the alchemy is the meaning, that is turning an ordinary into extraordinary. So on that days alchemists are known as magicians because they are doing something to turn a normal thing into an extraordinary thing. Okay, now we all know what is chemistry, how that chemistry was developed, because the chemistry is developed from the ancient form, that is alchemy. Alchemy means turning a thing into ordinary to extraordinary. So now we are going to see notable chemists. Take page number 13 and you can underline the scientist name because that is very important. Okay, we all know there is lot of chemistry scientists. So scientist means what? They discover something daily. They did research daily. Day by day their thinking is very different, changing and everywhere. So notable chemist, that means very important discoveries are made by this chemist. So what is chemist? I already said a person who studies and conducts chemical research is called chemist. So these chemists made a lot of efforts, they gave lot of efforts to discover their things. They did lot of research which are very useful today. So let us learn about some great chemists and their contribution to chemistry. First, Robert Boyle, 1627 to 1691 his lifespan, and he regarded as the founder of modern chemistry. So Robert Boyle is a founder of modern chemistry because he pioneered the scientific method. That means he developed several types of scientific methods. So Robert Boyle is named as and regarded as a founder of modern chemistry. So underline the Robert Boyle name and underline the pioneer the scientific method. So second scientist, Anthony Lavoisier. So he developed a law of conservation of mass. So he developed a law of conservation of mass, that this law is used nowadays and it is very important in several scientific methods. And also he proved that sulfur is an element and named the elements oxygen and hydrogen. He did research and proved sulfur is a kind of element. So there is lots of elements, 118 elements are there, and he proved sulfur is also an element, and he named oxygen and hydrogen. So oxygen and hydrogen is also an elements, he named that. Okay, so developed Anthony Lavoisier is developed law of conservation of mass and he named oxygen and hydrogen, and he proved that sulfur is an element. So third chemist, John Dalton. He developed atomic theory of matter. He developed an atomic theory of matter. And the fourth one, Sir Humphrey Davy, is best known for using electrolysis to isolate many elements. Electrolysis means when we passing electric current, there will be some changes, chemical changes in that particular liquid. So he known for this isolation method, and also he was an inventor for safety lamp for miners. Miners means mine, you know what is mine? Coal, gold, minerals, these are all dig up from the mines. So that persons need some lamp for digging that minerals from that mines. So he invented safety lamp for that miners, and it was named as Davy lamp because Humphrey Davy was inventor of this lamp, and it was named after his name, that is Davy Lamb. So underline the Humphrey Davy and John Dalton's name in page 13. And the next fifth one, Johannes Jacob Berzelius. He was a scientist, Swedish chemist. He developed a table of atomic weights because each elements differ in their weights. So he developed a table for the atomic weights, and also he introduced to use letters as a symbol for the elements. Oxygen means capital O, hydrogen means H. Like that, he introduced the method of using letters as a symbol. And also he determined 43 elements atomic weight. He discovered 43 elements atomic weight, and also he was the first man to isolate the pure form of calcium, barium, strontium, silicon, titanium and zirconium. These are all elements, and these are all elements, but he was the first one to isolate in the pure formation. And also he discovered selenium, thorium and cesium. So these are all elements in chemistry, and he discovered selenium, thorium and cesium. And also he stated many chemical terms like allotrope, catalysis. Catalysis means a chemical substance which speed up the reaction or slow down the reaction. So that is catalysis. And allotropes means one of many forms of chemical element. If you take one element, it will form several formation. It will be in several formation. So oxygen means it will combine with hydrogen. So like that I am saying example, allotrope means the one formation of particular substance, and it has several other formations in that. So one of many forms of chemical element, that is allotrope, and he termed that particular category. And also he named the catalysis. So underline Johannes Jacob Berzelius. And the next scientist, Dmitry Mendeleev. Dmitry Mendeleev was a Russian chemist. He formulated the periodical law and tabulated the elements in tables called periodic table. You all seen that periodic table? That means all the elements are arranged in a particular order, particular series in rows and columns. So he was the chemist who tabulated this periodic table, and his periodic table is helped our featuring scientists to discover some elements. And also he predicted the properties of elements that had not yet been discovered using his periodic table. And the next one, Marie Curie. Marie Curie is known for radioactivity, polonium and radium. She was the first woman to win Nobel Prize, and he was a French physicist. He was very famous for her work in radioactivity. He discovered two elements, that is polonium and radium. She was awarded for Nobel Prize in 1903 for physics and 1911 for chemistry. And the last chemist, Prafulla Chandra Ray. He was an Indian chemist who established the first Indian research school in chemistry and is regarded as the father of chemical science in India. He was the founder of Bengal Chemicals and Pharmaceuticals, India's first pharmaceutical company. So, Prafulla Chandra Ray was an Indian chemist, and he established the first school for Indian research in chemistry, and also he regarded as a father of chemical science in India, and he was the founder of first pharmaceutical company in India, that is Bengal Chemicals and Pharmaceuticals. So from page number 11 to page number 14 we had discussed what is chemistry and what is the development of chemistry and notable chemists. Underline the important words, keywords, underline the keywords and read it once. Thank you.